This is the voice of Scotland, and our program will begin shortly. Please stay tuned. It was just when I was finishing my first broadcast. I just finished recording, and I got a bit of news about my good friend Edward, who I was planning to work with on Voice of Scotland, that his father had passed away. So I'm going to take the time now to play a little tune for him in memory of his father, John Dickens, also known as Andrew by some. I'm going to play just now The Green Fields of France.
Oh, how do you do, Private Willie McCry? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside? I'll rest for a while in the warm summer sun. Been walking all day, Lord, and I'm nearly done. And I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the glorious Holland in 19...
So this is another user and watcher of my channel in Hangouts, and his name is Harry, and he is the voice behind Voice of Scotland that you see and hear here. This is via the University of Twente Netherlands receiver, and it is a transmission over channel 292 in Germany, which they paid some airtime, and it's very nice. So Harry with his Voice of Scotland broadcasting today at 2300 hours UTC, and so this is his broadcast.
Nehme mir mein Vergnügen, wie es kommt mit Gewalt. Dazu warst du entschlossen, hast dich aber dann vor dir selber geschreckt und es doch nie getan. Ja, haben die Schuld genau so verlogen, so wie sie es mit uns heute immer noch tun. Und du hast ihnen alles gegeben, deine Kraft, deine Jugend, dein Leben.
Well, the sun's shining now on these green fields of grass. The warm wind blows gently and the red poppies dance. The trenches have vanished long under the plough. No gas and no barbed wire, no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses in Euclid stand. A man's blind indifference to his fellow man. And a whole generation who are butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they sound the line slowly? Did the rifles fire o'er ye as they lowered ye down? Did the human bring the last constant combat? Did the fight sway the floor of the forest?
Blieb nur das Kreuz als einzige Spur von deinem Leben, doch wer einen Schwur für den Frieden zu kämpfen und wachsam zu sein, fällt die Menschheit noch einmal auf Lügen herein. Dann kann es geschehen, dass bald niemand mehr lebt, keiner der Lügen gern und Großen weggeht, doch es sind mehr und mehr Menschen bereit, diesen Krieg zu verhindern. Es ist an der Zeit, ja auf dich haben sie schon genau so verlogen, so wie wir mit uns heute immer noch tun. Und du hast ihnen alles gegeben, deine Kraft, deine Jugend,
on the radio. 6070 killer. Well, I thought I'd do another one. The other one was reasonably well received for a guy who'd never been on the radio before. It was just me and my friend sort of putting this thing together. I noticed when I was listening to my own broadcast that my voice, when it goes lower, like now, a bit lower, it starts to get a little bit less clear. But I don't know why, but it seems to be better when I'm speaking with a higher pitched voice. It gets more easy to hear me. I guess that's just shortwave, how it works. Anyway, it was pretty nice listening to my broadcast that I put together. You know, every kid has the dream of being on the radio, having their own show, all that good stuff. So, I am going to have a look at some reception reports from the last episode. We've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reception reports. So 8 people listen to my show. Yippee. Okay, so first we have someone I think who just happened to come across this by accident, maybe. I don't think he knew about it before because he says he tuned in from 21:15 UT, and there you go. He's using an ICOM R71E with an external electromagnetic loop antenna, AFA 1530. So have a look at that and see what that looks like. Ooh, looks like a good one. I think that's the well group, which retails for £216, €250. Anyway, it says it was a great pleasure to discover Voice of Scotland as a new station transmitting on shortwave. A short introduction. I am 64 years of age, a married father of 3 children, 36, 34 and 25. Proud grandpa of little Julia, 22 months. And as for my profession, an official. Since 1962, when I was aged 11, I have been listening to the radio waves. I observed many hundreds of stations from all parts of the world. My further hobbies are sports, history, modern painting and travelling. Karlsruhe is a city of 300,000 inhabitants in the southern part of Germany, close to the river of Rhine and the frontier to France. Karlsruhe was founded in 1715, exactly 300 years ago. From 1806 until 1871, it has been the capital of the independent Grand Duchy of Baden, for pronouncing that correctly. Nowadays, the Supreme Court of Germany, the Federal Constitutions Court, and famous Technical University are located at Karlsruhe. For today, I thank you very much in advance and remains yours faithfully, Norbert. So thank you, Norbert, for your reception report. Quality of reception, loud and clear, without interfrequencies. SINFO 45444, and he quite liked it. Says it was very enjoyable. Next we have Jordan Hayburn, who I believe is located in Northern Ireland. My reception report is as follows. I was listening on my Eton G3 Globe Traveller with a 40-foot long wire antenna. The quality was good With minor noise, I very much enjoyed the interval signals and the show that was put together. There was no interruption from any other station, and it didn't cut out either. Thanks, Jordan. So thank you, Jordan, for your reception report. And who else do we have here? We have Al. Hello, I heard your show today, 27th of June 2015, from opening at 2100 hours UTC to 2158 or 6070 kilohertz. You did a good job. Signal was solid at SINPO 55444. Simply put interval signal into bagpipes, followed by various Scottish songs, and talk of you getting your show up. If you can send me a QSL, I would really appreciate it. So I'm currently working on QSL just now, and well, to be honest, I don't think I could afford to send out lots of QSLs because I don't have a lot of funding for this. It's just me spending my spare cash. So if I can afford to send QSLs, I will maybe send a few, but for the most part, I'm going to do them in a PDF format, and I'm going to do basically in A5 format. And so I'm going to print out the details of your reception and do them as a piece of A5 so you can stick it. I'm going to make it in so it's all ready so you can just get the file, print it out, and all you have to do is put a piece of card or maybe even just a regular piece of paper in your printer, and that's all you have to do. And then once it's printed out, you cut the piece of paper in half and you've got your QSL certificate, and you can stick that in your scrapbook or whatever it is that you like to keep on your QSL cards.